you hear the applause, you know what it is. It's Club 50 Sports right back at you, and we're headed to the association where we've got a very hot Thunder team, a very young Thunder team who are running away with the West basically in the regular season at this point. Um, 12.5 games ahead of the number two seed, which is Houston right now. And there's only 14 games left that they have to play in the regular season, which ultimately means that over the next 3 or 4 games, they may lock up the number one seed and have nothing to play for the next 2 or 3 weeks. Um, that all of that being said, do you think that the Thunder can actually win a championship? Do you even think that they can win the Western Conference at this point, at this stage in the game?
I don't. I like what I have seen from the OKC. I don't throughout the whole season, and I gotta much love to SGH. I don't. He is a true stud, and I will say this: he's gonna win the MVP. Adam this season because every time that I have seen this man perform, especially the other day against the Celtics, he was putting up like 30 points out against good competition. Bad, good, mediocre, he puts up points out. Having said that, I think he's coming. Jalen Williams is coming along well, but Holmgren is not. He's not there yet. I like Holmgren, but he's not where the other two have to be, and this is why I'm going to say right now they're not ready. Though I do think that they will come out of the West and they will face. I'm going to go as far as saying that they will come out of the West, Adam, and advance to the NBA Finals and play the Celtics. For winning a title, I think maybe one more season and see what they do in free agency. I want to see what they do, but I see them going to the NBA Finals, Adam, but not winning. Not this year, maybe next year. I think they have a great chance to win with this roster. What do you say, Adam?
Oh man, it's rough. I'll tell you right now, it is rough. In my opinion, they're still just too young.
Yeah, yeah,
If I really had to, if I really had to, like wrap my hands around it right now, you still got Jokic, who's been there before. Can he beat them in the 7 game series? I think that's a yes. I think that they might be 3-0 against the Nuggets this year, though. If I'm not mistaken, the Thunder are. But it's a different kind of ball game once you get into the postseason. Once you start getting deep into May and June, um, the lights shine a little bit brighter. And that's what worries me. Just like you were talking about Chet Holmgren, we're not sure who he's going to be in the postseason. He has his great games here, and then he has nights where he just doesn't play up to par. Williams, same thing. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, he's been fairly consistent, but what's he going to look like when the playoffs begin? We're not worried about SGA. Let's just clear the record here. We're not worried about that guy. That man can play on Mars. So we're
yeah,
not worried about what he brings and who he's going to be and what we can expect from him. I expect his game to elevate when the playoffs come. He's averaging 33, 34 now. I'd say that he's going into the 40s. That's how good I
yeah.
see the um, but I don't even know if they come out of the West, to be quite honest with you. With Denver there, we got to look at the Los Angeles Lakers and Luka and LeBron being the thing. Um, and if it comes down to it, I see OKC losing one of their first 2 games against either of those teams and losing home court advantage and possibly going home in 6. I just don't feel like there's enough experience. I don't feel like there's an experienced leader on that team who's done it and been there before to really be able to push them over the top. So, do I think that they can be the youngest team to win it? Of course, anything can happen, but I'm not banking on
Yeah, Adam. Also, the one other thing that I like about this team is they play both sides of the ball, Adam, and they're leading in every category when it comes to defense. And you know what we always say here in this show: defense wins championship. This is why I put him there. But like we said earlier, I'm not sure about Holcomb yet. He's not very consistent. I would like for him to be more dominant, like XDH and like J Will. But we'll find out. I think it's going to be very interesting what they do. They're young. I know that they're young. They're not seasoned like Jokic and LeBron and Luca. They are seasoned, and so is Curry. Um, that's the only thing that worries me about this young team. But I think they have the tools to win because that roster is pretty deep. Also, they have a pretty good roster,
They do.
and we'll see what happens, Adam. Only time will tell, and we'll discuss more about this team coming up in the playoffs, and we'll see what happens, Adam. So, yeah,
That we
guys,
will. That we will. That we will. So, as always, everyone, we appreciate y'all stopping in. We appreciate you spending some time with us. Make sure you comment if you like what you heard. If you didn't like what you heard, we want to hear what you have to say about it. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. And hit that notification bell because we will be here week after week with sports talk, always with my man, Manny C. Talk to him. Say goodnight.
guys, take care, and we'll be here next week to do it again. Take care, guys. Till next time.